Hello and welcome to another edition of GV Bounce. I'm Damen Francis, alongside me is Matt Jimmy Galea, and we're going to take you through round 16, part 1. And we're going to start with the clash out at Mansfield, Mansfield Benalla, and I believe you're heading over to this one, Jim. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, obviously Benalla go in as hot favourites, although Mansfield, they've been competitive with pretty much every team in the comp this year at least once, and that was certainly the case last time these two met. Fraser Stevenson thinks that the smaller ground might help his side out a little bit more, and they have been a little bit better at home than they have been away from home this season, so that could play a factor, but it's hard to go past Benalla, I think, in this one.
Yeah, for sure. Look, Benalla are a really good running side, and so maybe the small ground over there at Mansfield will play into Mansfield's hands a little bit, but I agree. I think Benalla's looking great. Every time we doubt them, they just prove us wrong again, so look, there can be no doubting them at the moment, and can't help but back them this weekend.
Yeah.
A couple of Murray Bushrangers TSC Cup side has a bye, but a couple of Bushies won't be back in for Benalla. Nick Mellinson hasn't come up with concussion, and David Menham also has a bit of an injury, so those two won't come in, and they also lose Will Sullivan and Will Martiniello, so a couple of big losses there, but I think they'll still have enough. And Mark McGowan's man, Tommy Bennett, he comes back into the side, which I'm sure he'll be pleased about, and I'm sure he'll enjoy watching Tommy go about his stuff. He's an exciting young player. On to Swans and United, massive blockbuster game at Princess Park, and Swans, they just keep hanging on, keep hanging in there for the race for finals, and look, they just can't lose anymore, and they can't afford to. So United this weekend, big challenge.
Yeah, I mean, we say the same thing about the Swans the last few weeks now. It's just they got to win every game. So, certainly a tough game against United, who really gave them a big lesson last time. It'd be a tough game for Swans, I think. I'm backing United.
Yeah, okay. I've backed the Swans just because I think that they're so desperate, and I think the wins are going to start coming at some point. But a few interesting selection issues this week for both these sides. Chris Egan, not named in the twos or the ones this week, which is really interesting. Obviously, he was dropped last week for some issues behind the scenes, but so interesting to see where he is at. And the other one, Nick Sneed, Murray Bushranger, will play his first game for Shepparton United, and also John Woodcock, basketball star. He'll come in and play his first senior game, we believe. So it's an exciting in for United, and might be a bit of a boost they need to just get them into the finals on a good note.
Yeah. And
the last game is between Echuca and Cobra, and that's on Sunday. So I think Mark's heading out to this one, and have to fancy Kai, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, I mean, their form speaks for itself, and so does Echuca's, I suppose. And you can only really pick one favourite from this game. Williams, but he's not one to be satisfied with just winning. He wants to win in style, and I think anyone that saw that spray on our website during the week will probably see what I'm talking about there. I was standing maybe a couple of feet away from that, and I tell you what, I felt a bit bad for Lockie Dillon there. I was a bit scared myself, to be fair. So certainly he'll have his players fired up. They won't be complacent in this one, and you got to back Cobra.
Definitely a perfectionist. He wants his side to play its best footy and to play its most effective footy. That was the message I got from that video. So have to back them. They're gonna win pretty comfortably, I think. But Echuca, they're going to want to be competitive. Obviously, a couple of games left for Cameron Stewart to just have his final say on the club and all of that sort of stuff. And Simon Buckley, Jordan Williams, these sort of guys, they're ones to watch. So hopefully Echuca can be plenty competitive, and it's a good game of footy. But I think that's just about all we've got this week for GV Bounce. A nice short split round. But be sure to get along to those three venues and catch those three big games. Thanks. Bye.